They never did all fungus because I didn't have a male in there. Yeah. The thing I love about Shelley's is that they are a total community. All the adults help raise the fry.
That's right. Welcome to Planning Fish Facts. I'm your host, Ron DeSantis. Today we are touring creatures. Let's go for a tour with Billy.
And then you just hang on to them. And then hang on to them until they're ready to breed. And that guy's broken off from the group, so I know he's gonna be the main dominant male. And he's gonna start spawning with the females soon. So previous to this, they all just show.
These are the only ones in Canada?
Yeah.
And they are
Petrodromus red bulu. And then there's the black widow frontosa. You might find them somewhere else in Canada, but they're also pretty rare. Yeah, especially this size. Like that's pretty good size.
Yeah. What do you got in here? Breeding.
They're not breeding in there. That's where.
Where's all
the ponds? Here's the names of them. So I've got the Sunshine Sangaras,
cool.
Noble Blues, Turkis, Luanda. So everything's labeled. There's tumblers going. These guys are going to come out today. And then I've got a whole bunch of females to strip, and all these tumblers are getting full again. I'll put some more up. These guys got about 2 more days to go in there. Everybody's hungry for that. It's the male. You can tell the male in every tank.
Yeah.
Always the most colorful fish. And I think I have a few more L46 in here. They're hiding. They always do.
The L46 are in here?
Yeah. Well, there's 2 in here. I got a bunch more around the other side. These are just quarantined for a few days before I put them with the other ones.
Yeah.
And I've got L173s coming as well. They're actually more rare. They're twice as much as those. There's the
L173? I saw the bettas in here.
Yeah, the macrostomas.
Yeah.
The male, there's the babies. The male area is right there. And then the female will be in the shrubbery somewhere as well. Yeah. These are just Barlowellas, lots of them. There's some chameleon whiptails going in there tonight as well. And whatever else that will take care of really good, you know. Shell dweller cans.
Yeah, I saw the Shelleys.
Yeah, there's these 2 are empty right now, but there's a bunch of shit coming tonight for them. There's 2 different species of Shelleys going in there. Some more Cyprichromis. I've got the Mogul Blue Frontoses, just small ones coming tonight. There's some more grow out here. These are what does that say? Benjis, Angaras, Turkis. 3 different species of peacock growing out in there.
Awesome.
This is really cool here. There's a bunch of Synodontis Lucipinus in here. They're mostly under here. There they are.
I've just started getting these laying fry in my.
Awesome. This is my pride and joy right here. Where it's he. Gotta find him first. He's a really, really freaking good hider. There he is. That eel there is the only freshwater species of moray, and he gets to about 4 feet. He doesn't look like much now, but he's called the tiger moray for a reason. There he is. So that's one of the most expensive eels as well.
Oh, he's cool.
That guy there is $200 at that size.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's a true freshwater moray.
Yeah. Cool.
And more redo with different species of Guppies Landra.
Yeah.
I want to start throwing them out here. Yeah, I just sold 2 discus out of here that size today, like 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
This is another grow out for Africans. There's a lot of species on here.
So you ship everywhere in Canada?
Yep. Yeah, sent an order out today, and I got a few more going out tomorrow as well. Yeah, almost every day. These are a special type of jewel. They're called the Turkana jewel. They actually get blood red with black fins. And these are wild caught. I've had these guys since they were an inch. They actually came in at an inch wild caught. These are a type of heroes, like a Severum. They call them the blue Severum, but little bit different than a normal severum. Two brackish tanks. There's
Yeah, a lot of different fish.
a bunch of morays here. I'll show you this.
Oh, I haven't got to the rainbows yet.
Lots of rainbows in all those tanks. Those are actually the black banded. I've got the Madagascars.
Yeah.
Really hard to find species. Here you go. Look at this. My boys right here.
Wow.
These are the gymnothorax tile, another type of moray eel. They don't like to come out, but they love to eat. Species of brackish.
Who are these bred by?
These are bred by Jim Cumming in Winnipeg. He's like the Ad Connings of Madagascar, basically. But he bred those guys. Yeah, they're a brackish species. The only one of two brackish species is cichlid. I have the other one over here somewhere. Call him shark tooth. He's in there because everywhere else I put him eats the fish. Yeah. These are long name. Camphor, golden base, super red magmas. Just young boys. It doesn't look like much now, but that's blue umbi. Little shit killed everybody else. So I'm gonna have to put the new ones in somewhere else.
Here's Jack Dempsey.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Electric blue jacks, yeah. Here's the these are the orange chromides. They're just youngins right now. F1s and a bunch of black, yeah. The golden blacks as well in there. All along here is like Biter Central. Wolffish down there, waiting to hunt. There's a few in there, but he's the king. These are my medium size. They're about 10 inches. And then in that other show tank down there, there's a 24-inch in there as well. Hey, buddy. Bunch of them.
There's the long fin albino.
Yeah. So those fire eels at that size,
Yeah.
are $20.
$20.
$20 for a fire eel that big. Pretty impressive, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all eels. I don't have them here, but it looks like my Bicher's having a snack. Bichers. So I have to put that grate up.
Sorry, Billy. Yeah, we're doing the quarantine or anything.
Yeah, potassium permanganate. I dip everything in it, except for scaleless. And then I dip them in fresh water, rinse them off, put them in the tank. I add a bit of sodium chloride, the salt to keep anything like ick or anything from showing up.
Yeah.
And I add a bit of stress guard because the potassium can be hard on their slime coat. So I replenish it, and that usually prevents anything from happening. But you have a full line of antibiotics here if I need them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which not many pieces have anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So from here, top and bottom, all the way to the very end, every tank has at least one Cory species in it. I think we have 27 or 28 species of Cory right now, and three new ones coming tonight. Really nice ones.
What's coming in tonight?
The black Venezuelans
Oh, they're coming in tonight?
and the Corydoras and Guppies, the horseman's
Those
Corydoras.
are sweet, yeah. One day, I gotta get better at my Cory breeding before I
They're
dive into
freaking
that.
expensive. These are the shrimps. All the different shrimps. There's some blues and some reds, and there's the yellows. I've got the orange lilies, the orange and the greens in here. I've got the crystals and the, what else do I got in here? I've got the blacks kicking around in here, as well as the, there's a bunch of different ones. Red cherries, 300 colors tonight. These are, I keep these guppies separate from the other guppies, because these are higher strains, so they're like 10 a male, 5 a female kind of thing. People special order these, and I just keep whatever's left over here. I usually have the, so that's the blue snakes, and I've got the pea puffers in there. You can see that I feed them a lot of snails.
Yeah, I see the pea puffers in there.
There's two different kinds. There's the yellow pea and the spotted. So one's called the imitator, this one, and one's the Travancoricus. They're very similar looking, but one's a bit more yellow. They're actually different species. So yeah, they need a lot of,
down here.
yeah, I don't really specialize too much in live bears other than guppies, which I've got, I think, 200 males and 200 females coming next week, so that's really, really low. But got water all over it. I'm so busy trying to get these orders in.
Yeah. So snowball L201, that one?
That one there, that's a young Adonis.
Oh, it is Adonis.
No, wait, sorry, that is a snowball. There is Adonis in here, though. They're just hard to see. The Adonis are a bit more black. And of course, their tail really pops out. Yeah.
That's the L52 butterfly, right? I've got one of those.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, there's
should be in
Adonis.
here.
I see the long tail.
You see what I mean by them all hiding?
Oh, you got a ton.
Yeah, that's just in one tank here. Yeah, you have a, I don't know if you've seen the website, but there's a...
Oh yeah, I've seen the website. You get some long fin L144s?
Oh yeah, I've got every type of triskel you can think of. Literally everyone that was ever made is here. Longfin, blue eye longfin, albino, red longfin, reds, calicos, black longfins. These valves here. So everything's run on sponge filters. And
Yeah, I
everything
noticed that, eh?
They get a lot of water change here because it's easy. So I just open these valves.
Yeah.
And then the water comes in through the top. I just open the top valve.
Cool.
Here's some
L02.
L02. Here's a full-grown L66 there.
Yeah, I've got one of those around that size.
Yeah, that's about as big as they get.
Yeah.
Here's all of these have a power head in them as well for the flow.
Oh, they do, yeah. So cool. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me get it.
It's a little one.
There you go.
These are probably honestly the rarest pleco I have because they're so new to the hobby. So they don't have an L number yet or even a species name. So we just call them the spotted pinac for now until they get a proper species name. And yeah, they do get bigger. They're much like the royal plecos,
Oh, yeah.
but they're still in the pinac genus for some reason. But they haven't got an L number yet.
Oh, you got a royal down here, man. Oh, you got a few down here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of royals in here. There's a vampire on the back there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of killifish coming in here tonight in these tanks.
Cool.
This is the blue thresher. I love the tail on that guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, those were actually really popular. I brought some in, and
gold
they
nuggets
sold within
in
2
there.
days. So I brought a bunch more in. Yeah, there's these are, which ones are these? The L18 gold nuggets. There's a larger royal there. That's an L191.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, that is a big one.
And then the newer guys in here are the smaller guys that I recently brought in. They are wild caught as well though. There's one of my vampires, one of my favorites. I've got 6 more of them wild caughts coming in tonight. I can't get them.
Cool.
Yeah, they're the prettiest plecos, babies. Prettiest pleco, I think, in my opinion.
Vampire, right?
Yeah,
Is that
but they hide a lot.
pinstripe panache? The flash pleco or what?
These are the flash, yeah. These are the L204s.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of them in here. There's the super reds,
Super
and
reds.
then the blue eyes there. Yeah, there's a lot of. I thought they'd be more popular than they are. Honestly,
Pinstripe panache? They're cool.
yeah, they're not very popular right now. Maybe when I start running out of the other plecos, I don't know. It's scooting along. Yeah, I really like that striping.
Yeah.
What else do I got in here? Yeah, I did just get a big order of the little, like the super reds and stuff.
Yeah.
These little guys. There's a calico. Calico I have left. Come on.
We've got 3 tanks full of calicos right now. I don't know.
Breeding them up like crazy,
Raising them
right?
up like crazy.
Yeah, good old bristlenose, man. They don't stop.
Yeah, the super reds going too, man.
Yeah, this one's gonna get more goodies tomorrow. There's a couple of vampires in here. Of course, you'll never see them. And then I've got a few Adonis growing out in here as well. They're hiding right now.
Great store, great customer service. Got my albino threadfin acaras. They're beautiful. Join me next week for another edition of Friday Fish Facts. Got them home, putting them in quarantine for a couple weeks, and then this is what they're going to look like. Beautiful.